So what would you say are some of your top tips when it comes to budgeting? We are horrible at budgeting.
Terrible. So the thing with the budget that a lot of people, misconstrue is that it has to be constrictive, right? So like I have this budget and I have to follow it. I can't do anything else. But the thing is your budget has to evolve with your financial landscape. I follow a zero-based budget now. But when I was 25, I was following a 50-30-20 budget. So I wasn't really thinking about too much investing. So I was investing in my 403B and I was like, okay, that's fine. But I really wanted to pay down debt. So with the 50-30-20 budget, 50% of my money was going towards my needs. So I was like, okay, I have to pay this student loans. I have to pay my car. I have to do all of these things. 30% goes towards your wants and then 20% goes towards saving. But for me, I'm like, I'm going to put that extra 20% towards paying down these student loans. But now I have home, I have this, I have all these different things. So I needed to change my budget to really focus on, okay, well, now I have to have a house fund in case like my roof caves in. I have a pet. I have to do these things. So the zero-based budget allows me to give every single dollar in my budget a job that at 25, I didn't need to think about or care about. So what's really important when you're budgeting is you want to sit down on a money date, is what I call them. Take yourself on a money date, put all your numbers in front of you and really ask yourself, well, what do I need in this budget? Am I trying to pay down debt? Am I trying to save to buy a home? Am I trying to save to buy a car? What does my budget need to do for me in order for it to feel good or in order for me to be successful at it? Mm-hmm. I don't need to follow a budget that my favorite influencer is doing because we have very different lives. We're not focused on the same thing. And so when you try to box yourself into a specific budget because it looks cool or you think it might work, you're going to hate budgeting. And you're not going to be good at it because it doesn't work for you. So you really want to sit down. I say go month by month. If you try this budget this month and you're like, okay, I really like this. I'll try it again next month. Okay, this really worked for me. Or you're like, I hate this budget. It did not work. It made me feel like I couldn't spend. I couldn't do this. Switch the budget. Try something different. Try something else that you can work with your numbers and really align with, okay, this month I'm going to focus on paying off my credit card or I'm going to focus on paying these student loans. So always flow with what your life needs when you're trying to budget.